Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Wednesday the 24th of January. New Zealand's inflation rate is continuing to fall. Figures released by Stats NZ today show the Consumer Price Index has increased 4.7% in the year to December. Jacob Jones has more.
That figure is a fall from the 5.6% recorded for the year to September and down from the 7.3% rise recorded in the year to June 2022. Bank economists had been predicting a rise of about 4.7% and the Reserve Bank was forecasting 5%. Reserve Bank Governor Adrian Orr will review the official cash rate on February 28 at his next monetary policy statement in 5 weeks.
Ratana celebrations are underway, an event with a tense political backdrop this year. Leader Chris Hipkins, its Labour leader, is due to address the gathering this afternoon. Political editor Jason Walls is there.
Hipkins will use his address at the Ratana to take aim at the government and what he says are anti-Māori policies. The principles of the Treaty of Waitangi will be starkly in focus as the political rhetoric ramps up throughout the day.
Prime Minister Chris Luxon will also speak today and is likely to be challenged on his promises to deliver for Māori. A Wellington property and almost $500,000 have been seized in relation to a massive international fraud probe. Police have seized assets of Luxembourg national and alleged criminal Frank Schneider. He was the chief executive of Sandstone, which was contracted by fraudulent cryptocurrency company OneCoin, accused of being a pyramid scheme worth $6.5 billion. The seized money was allegedly sent to a New Zealand associate to buy assets and property. Schneider was arrested in France 3 years ago, but is on the run after fleeing house arrest. A call for people in Hawke's Bay's Waipukaro to immediately conserve water after the discovery that Puke Ora Reservoir has a major leak and dropped to a critical level overnight. A man's been charged with careless driving causing injury over events at the Avondale Christmas Parade when a Burger Fuel branded car rolled into 2 pedestrians. Police found nothing to corroborate allegations that people in the vehicle were then assaulted. Trade Me figures suggest Bay of Plenty has become the most expensive place to rent, overtaking Auckland and Wellington with a median rent of $670 a week. The UN chief is appealing for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. At a Security Council meeting today, it's called Israel's military operation against Hamas unrelenting. Secretary-General Antonio Guterres says Gaza's population is being devastated.
Nothing can justify the collective punishment of the Palestinian people.
Israel's UN ambassador says it's not a war that Israel chose. In the US, voting is underway in New Hampshire in what seems to be a lopsided competition between Donald Trump and Nikki Haley for the Republican presidential nomination. Polls suggest that Trump will win. To sport, the Milwaukee Bucks have fired Adrian Griffin as coach after just 43 games, despite having one of the NBA's top records midway through the season. Chelsea are the first team into English football's League Cup final, romping to a 6-2 aggregate win over Middlesbrough. And rookie England spinner Shoaib Bashir's visa issues have escalated to the point where he will miss the first cricket test against India starting tomorrow. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.